Good morning, students. Welcome to second PU classes here, and I am K.S. Uma Devi, a lecturer in mathematics from Gopal Swami PU College. Today I want to give you an outline of the second year PU syllabus. Okay, there are 13 chapters in PUC mathematics. Now the first chapter is relations and functions. Relations and functions. Now this particular chapter contains 11 marks. It has 11 marks questions in the question paper. Okay. Now in this one, the 1 mark question 1, 2 mark question 1, 3 mark question 1 and 5 mark question 1. Totally there are questions for 11 marks would be given in the question paper. This particular chapter you have studied a little bit in first year PUC. You have studied about relation. Here you are going to learn about the types of relation. And then functions, again you have learnt about the definition in the first year PUC. Now you are going to study about the different types of functions, the composition of functions, the inverse of a function and also the binary operations. Now these are the different topics you are going to study in the first chapter. Now the second chapter is inverse trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions. Now this carries 8 marks in the question paper. It has questions worth about 8 marks here. Now the marks allotted are 1 mark question 1, 2 mark question 2 and 3 mark question, but totally 8 marks are allotted here. Now in the previous topic you learnt about the inverse of a function. Here inverse of a particular function, that is the trigonometry function, you are going to study. In this one we teach you the basic definition of an inverse trigonometry function and some properties of the trigonometry function, which are very helpful not only in inverse trigonometry function, even in calculus also, because in calculus we come across the inverse trigonometry function. These properties can be used there also. Now the third chapter is matrices. Third chapter is matrices, which carries 9 marks here. Okay, 9 marks questions would be asked in matrices. In matrices again you are going to study about the definition of a matrix, the types of matrix and also the basic operations, that is addition, subtraction and multiplication of a matrix and also the inverse of a matrix. The fourth chapter is determinants. Fourth chapter is determinants. This carries 12 marks here. This particular chapter carries 12 marks. 1 mark question, 2 marks question 1, 5 mark question 1 and also 4 mark question 1. Totally there are questions of 12 marks here, and these two chapters compared to other chapters are a little bit easier. I mean this needs only the arithmetic calculations, which students usually found easier to get the marks. So 12 plus 9, 21 marks. It is easier for the students to get all the 21 marks if you study these two chapters perfectly. Now let us come to the fifth chapter. Fifth chapter is continuity and differentiability. Continuity and differentiability. Now this is an important branch of mathematics, that is calculus, in other words differential calculus. In first year PUC you have studied about the limit and two standard limits. One is an algebraic limit, the other one is a trigonometric limit. You have learnt. Now continuity is a continuation of the limit topic. Now again after learning about that, in continuity you will be having a 4 mark question in the last part. Next, differentiability. Again in first year PUC you have learnt about the derivatives of two functions. One is an algebraic function, the other one is a trigonometric function. Here we are going to teach you about the exponential as well as the logarithmic function, which are the basic function. Then we are going to teach you about the derivatives of the composite function, logarithmic differentiation, implicit function, parametric function, and also the second derivative. So these are the topics we are going to study under this particular chapter. This carries 20 marks here. It is 1 mark question 1, 2 mark question 2, 3 mark question 2, 5 mark question 1 and 4 mark question 1. Totally 20 marks are allotted for this particular chapter. Next one is, sixth one is application of the derivatives. Application of the derivatives. Application of the derivatives. Now this carries 10 marks here. This carries 10 marks. See, in the previous chapter, you will be studying only the derivatives, how to find the derivatives of the different function. In this chapter, you are going to study where exactly we can make use of the knowledge of the derivatives. There are 5 applications of the derivatives, which here it carries 10 marks. The next chapter is integral. Integral means here we are learning about the integration. This is the second part of calculus. First part is the differential calculus, second part is the integral calculus. So this is the 7th chapter, integrals. Integrals. This carries 22 marks here. Here again we are going to teach you about the definition of integral, the standard integral and different methods of integration. So it is again another important branch of mathematics. It's a part of the calculus branch. Okay, this is the 7th chapter you are going to study.
ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಡಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಿರೋದನ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಮಾಡಲಾ? Then the next chapter, 8th chapter. Here application of integrals. This is application of integrals. Application of integrals. In only one application we are going to study under this one. It carries 8 marks here. One application is how to find the area of a different curves here using the knowledge of the integration. This is about the 8th chapter. Now we will come to the 9th chapter, which is known as the differential equations. Differential equations. Now this chapter carries 10 marks here. 1 2 mark question, 1 3 mark question and 1 5 mark question. Now in all the earlier classes you have studied about the simple equation, quadratic equation, cubic equation, simultaneous equation as well as the trigonometric equation. Here this is about the differential equation which involves the derivatives of a particular function. Therefore it's called as the differential equation. In this one will be 10 marks would be allotted. You will be learning about the formation of the differential equation as well as the solution of the differential equation. Now the next chapter is vector algebra. It is vector algebra. Now again vector algebra, it carries 11 marks here. Again we will be having 1 mark question 1, 2 mark question 2, 3 mark question 2. So totally it would be 11 marks here. Now again first we teach you about the definition of a vector and the types of vector. 1 mark usually 1 mark question for a definition would be taken from this particular topic, and we are going to study about the product, vector product and scalar product. All those things we are going to study under this particular chapter called as vector algebra. The next chapter is three-dimensional geometry. Three-dimensional geometry. Three-dimensional geometry. Here, this also carries 11 marks. This also carries 11 marks. 1 mark question 1, 2 mark question 1, 3 mark question 1, and also 5 mark question. Again, this also sort of continuation of whatever you studied in first PU. In first year PUC, you learnt again about three-dimensional geometry. In that one, you have studied about the section formula, distance formula, and angle between two lines. All those things you have studied. Here again, we are going to derive some formula and all. So we are going to work out some problems. Next is the 12th chapter is LPP. The 12th chapter is LPP. LPP. Now, this carries 7 marks. This carries 7 marks. 1 mark, 1 question, 6 mark, 1 question. That 1 mark question is given as a definition belonging to this particular topic, 1 mark question, and 6 mark question you have to draw a graph of that one. Okay, again it is a continuation. Whatever you learnt in first year PUC, the linear inequalities, here we are using the graph, now we are finding the solution of that one. So it carries 7 marks. The last chapter is the probability. Last chapter is the probability. Now this carries 11 marks again. This again carries 11 marks. Again in first year PUC, we had given you only little bit information. Here we are going to work out more problems and the formula would be there. So you have to study it properly. So totally the question paper has been set for 150 marks and you have to answer totally 100 marks here. So these are the 13 chapters you are going to study in your second year PUC mathematics classes. Now let us discuss about the question paper. What would be the type of question paper? How to answer them? Now in the question paper there are 5 parts. There are 5 parts, A, B, C, D and E. Okay, there are 5 parts, A, B, C, D, E. These are the 5 parts in the question paper. Now, first part A has 10 questions. Part A has 10 questions and all of them have to be answered. There is no choice in this one and each one carries 1 mark. So, 10 questions and they carries 10 marks here. Now, come to the second part B. Here, there would be 14 questions. You have to answer 10 questions. We will be having choice here. Each question carries 2 marks. Next, part C also has 14 questions, out of which you have to answer again 10 questions and each question carries 3 marks here. And part D has 10 questions, out of which you have to answer 6 and here each carries 5 marks here. The last part has only 2 questions, out of which 1 has to be answered. Here you have to be careful because there are in each question actually 49 and 50 questions are a part E. Now each question has 2 parts, A and B, A and B. A carries 6 marks, B carries 4 marks. Same thing here also. So if a student selects A from 49, he has to take only B from the same thing. You cannot take A from here and B from there. So you have to answer one full question which carries 10 marks. Again I told you already the question paper has 150 marks and students have to answer for 100 marks. So this is the about an outline, that's all, about the syllabus that you are going to study and how would be the question paper, how to answer. Okay. Thank you very much.